within the last week, potentially, that Aaron Rodgers did partake in ayahuasca, if I'm not mistaken, in Peru. It's a great podcast, honestly. Aubrey something or other. Yeah, you should look it up on YouTube. I was able to get a good 2-hour workout in the entire time. I think it's just north of 2.5 hours. So, if you got a good, I don't know, trip from somewhere to somewhere else, I think it's interesting the entire way. But I obviously can't say anything except for, yes, I have taken psychedelics before, shrooms, to be specific, and, they're fun, I think that they're probably the lightest drug that you can do, a day after the fact, they're first of all only apparently traceable in your feces for a day after the fact. So as far as it's just, you just see some cool kinds of colors and stuff, and when you close your eyes, it's weird shapes and shit. I think it's really cool, for the most part. Obviously, you should not take psychedelics at all, but if you were going to, I think shrooms is detailing what happened to them with ayahuasca is apparently they're, shitting and throwing up. I wouldn't want to fucking deal with that. Would you? So, whereas shrooms might keep you up a little bit longer, and I don't know, that's it. But of course, obviously whatever you do it in a safe environment, and don't be fucking silly, and, I want to go driving on shrooms and see what that's like. That's fucking silly. Don't do that. Just be responsible about it, and preferably be an adult, Be an adult with somebody that can say, hey, I'm not interested in doing it, but I'd love to see the effects, and, whatever everybody needs, I will drive them for it, drive them home, or drive them to a fucking McDonald's or something like that. All that stuff is fair, I think, because I can't imagine where shrooms would make you violent. It makes everything fucking hilarious, I think. But no, so ayahuasca probably shouldn't do it. By the way, I think my count was 4 different times to a piece where they both said, we're not endorsing it. We don't think anybody else should ever do it. They just happened to do it, and it ended up working very well for them. Aaron Rodgers back-to-back MVPs, I'm not saying that that's all that he obviously did, but it definitely helped his mentality and just getting to the point of being able to play well. So, and then the other fella, I don't know, became much more spiritually inclined, I guess, and turned his life around in some way. When Aubrey was talking, I wasn't really paying too much attention, I'll be honest with you, but when Aaron was talking, it was it's a big deal. But the real big portion of talking about ayahuasca for me is, why in the fuck do guys just read a headline? That must be all that had happened here. Rick Bucher and Colin Cowherd. Rick Bucher joined Colin Cowherd on, the herd with Colin Cowherd. And immediately go into hey man, you're a public figure. I don't think that you should be endorsing this. You shouldn't be talking about it. People are going to get interested in it, and they're going to do it. And so it's okay, first of all, anywhere, Joey Coco can fucking talk about doing crack every goddamn day, but this guy, he did ayahuasca one time, and it's weird how you set that fucking, that paradigm for one guy, but then this other guy is it's cool when he does it, So when I hear Colin Cowherd and Rick Bucher endorse this shit, or call Aaron Rodgers out for endorsing this shit, it's you fall double fucking far. First of all, Rick Bucher would eventually go on to say that he himself has done fucking psychedelics before. Okay. So you're fucking, you're shitting, you should be shitting on Rick for the same things you're shitting on Aaron for. Okay. He's a public figure. All right. I understand a much smaller following, and if you have any fucking thing to say about Rick Bucher, it's how in the hell do you be a respectable fucking NBA analyst and you don't have LeBron James ahead of Kobe Bryant? Okay, that's a different fucking thing. But and maybe we'll talk about it. I don't know. But more importantly, you didn't fucking apparently watch the thing. They fucking a handful of times were hey, you probably shouldn't do this. there is such a thing as mental help, right? Like therapy. You should probably do that, is what they were saying on the podcast, on Aubrey's podcast. But, Colin, of course, just fucking hating good quarterback play. I mean, I've heard the guy fucking endorse Daniel Jones and Jimmy Garoppolo. I don't understand. Is it just the guy? I'm not endorsing Aaron Rodgers as a human being. I think that he gets a lot of flack for no fucking reason besides to sell fucking tickets. By which I mean to get clicks on fucking YouTube and get, watches on your channel or whatever. But I mean, it's just fucking stupid to me. Why do people keep making this big ass deal about every single fucking thing that Aaron Rodgers does? Like, bro, like, you learn he has had anal sex before. Like, are you fucking losing your goddamn minds? Like, some people have anal sex. Why the fuck do you care? Some people film fucking, at home fucking amateur sex tapes. Like, bro, like, I don't understand. I think there was a lot of catharsis for a lot of people. As a Packers fan, it really warms my heart. If Aaron Rodgers truly has found happiness with something, how in the fuck can you, okay, when he was on ayahuasca, did he R-word some kids? I mean, honestly, that is clearly not the fucking case. He's just saying that he found fucking peace with it. Like, okay, yes, we all agree. Probably shouldn't do some fucking psychedelics, but let the guy do the thing that the guy does if it fucking works for him. Dude, honestly,